I knew this was supposed to be up here. Really lousy draw distance, I guess. Limited graphical abilities. Anyway, hey everyone, Seth Campbell here. Welcome back to a very irritated segue, plays Donkey Kong 64. I was watching the video back and I was like, is there any chance, the video from last time, is there any chance that I didn't get close enough? And as I made my way back to Fungi Forest to start recording this time, yeah, turns out that was exactly the case. So it's another game of Peril Path Panic. And so, yeah, just fly around the top of Donkey Kong Island. You want to go around the tip of his hair, I guess, with Diddy's rocket barrel, and you'll find the bonus barrel that I just didn't get close enough to see last time. Draw distance makes a big difference. You know, I was thinking about this, and I feel kind of conflicted destroying claptraps now because my family's corgi acts a lot like these guys. Ping Pong the corgi, she's a sweet little gremlin. Yeah, if claptraps, you know, they make kind of vaguely dog sounds. If they were a dog, they would be a corgi. Small, cute, evil. I say that with love. I really do love Ping Pong, but she can be mean. Anyway, now that that's out of the way, and I can stop scratching my head, it's time to go back and actually start Fungi Forest now. So, as you can see, lots of tunnels, lots of mushrooms, lots of trees. There's a banana porter. I have a feeling that'll come in handy. There's a couple of banana porters. So, we're getting to the point of a few banana porters. We're getting to the point of gimmicks. And so the last level had its gimmick, Gloomy Galleon, and that was raising and lowering the water level. This level also has a gimmick. You can see this giant tree here. It's probably a beehive there. We probably don't want to mess with that. Seems to have a large clock pendulum, which I am trying to grab hold of. Actually, maybe that isn't a beehive. No, it's just the counterweight. What am I thinking? Actually, we used to have... We probably sold it with the house, honestly. I can't imagine we kept it. When we sold the house we grew up in, we used to have this giant grandfather clock that had... and as a little kid, I loved opening it up and looking at the chains and the weights and the pendulum and everything. And the counterweights were made to look like pine cones. It was so cute. I have to see if I have a picture of that anywhere, but I don't think I do, actually. I did a video tour when we sold the house. I think I mentioned before that's something I do when a family member sells a house or somewhere that we used to go all the time and I want to remember it. I do a little film video tour, but I don't think I opened the clock. Anyway, the gimmick here, instead of raising and lowering water levels, is day and night. It's a lot more sinister at night, isn't it? Luckily, we can just switch back to day anytime. Wonder how sentient that cuckoo bird is. So yes, and apart from just switching the music from major to minor, again, the versatility of Grant Kirkhope's compositions gets to shine. There will be things that we can only do during the day and things that we can only do at night. Now, I don't have a particular plan for the order we're going to do things around here. But, oh, would you look at that? I actually wasn't sure that was what that was. But there is a rocket barrel. You can fly up there if you don't want to spend all the time trying and failing to get the to grab onto the pendulum. You can fly to the top of these other mushrooms, which, even though it really doesn't look like you should be able to, you can also climb. So, and one of these... So does it really matter right now? No, I guess it doesn't, because there's one over there with a tag barrel. Anyway, I am just going to go through the purple tunnel first, because it's right here. And this is the one I hoped it was. This is the giant mushroom. And there is a lot to do in and around the giant mushroom. Actually, before we do this, though, there is something that we should take care of, and I just have to remember where it is. I think it's around here. Oh, and then there's whatever these are. Can't remember the name off the top of my head. They're basically, they're crocodiles that hide in the ground with a mushroom mask on, pretend to be a mushroom, and try to attack you when you get close enough. But you can tell pretty easily whether they're real or not. There he is. Yes, I had a feeling he was around here. Cranky Kong, because... Why is the camera acting so bizarre on me? Maybe I've been playing more modern games in recent days. I'm used to better controls. Back again, did he? How about another No! No. Never again. It's your lucky day, Diddy. Somehow, you've played well enough to earn my next potion as well. It's cheap at 5 coins. I'm sure you'll want this one too. Yes, I do indeed. The Super Simian Slam, the Big Buddiest Basham. Are you listening to me, Diddy? You and the rest of the mangy Kongs can now slam the blue switches. Yes, this is the upgrade we needed for the blue floor switches with our Kong's faces on them. We saw our first one in the lobby of Gloomy Galleon, and we couldn't do anything about it at the time. But now... And I will switch to Tiny Kong to demonstrate, because we saw a Tiny Kong switch over there. We can hit these switches, and this one made a bonus barrel appear. Wrong ramp. Higher up in this mushroom. It's easy to get turned around in here. A lot of these different floors, if you will, kind of look similar, but if it's fair at all, it should be near here. Again, the draw distance not great, but we made it.
Welcome to bonus stage.
And it's another speedy swing sortie. Bounce up into the trees. That's your clue that we can take a shortcut with the mushroom instead of climbing the tree. As long as we land correctly. Now, there are no vines in between these two trees, so for that you need the ponytail twirl. That is one advantage of having the climbable trees, is if you do get this coin and then miss the tree, you can climb right back up on that tree. It will still take you time, of course, but it's not an instant you have no chance if you miss the tree and fall, because you have to start at the beginning all over again. And that is our first golden banana of Fungi Forest. And we have 115 bananas, which is pretty impressive. Let's see. What else can we do while we are here? Well, we can't really get above this vine floor from here. But there is a door to the outside, and this mushroom has observation decks for reasons unknown. And here is Tiny's Kasplat. And a purple blueprint. So, you may remember Gloomy Galleon and Fungi Forest, and basically all the levels going forward, as I said before, you can't just go one Kong at a time. You have to, you'll have to switch between Kongs, opening up different areas, but there's pretty much always something for any given Kong to do. And there are a lot of tag barrels, like right here, for example. We have our barrel blast course. This is just a really pretty sky. Rainbow and everything, it's very beautiful. Credit. So focused on the sky, I didn't shoot the barrels well. And I missed it again, didn't I? Not my day. Okay. Ah! This is not that hard. Overthink it. Okay. That should have gone in, as should the first one probably have. The hitbox ought to be a little bigger. Just imagine, just imagine if they remastered this game. I'm trying to speak this into existence. Rare, Nintendo, make up and get better at, get back to making games together again. We miss you. We need you. That should work. Even just fixing these little things like the cameras and the hitbox and all that. This is a great game that a lot of people would love to play, and you could make just even the smallest improvements. If you wanted to do a full remaster of the graphics, I wouldn't be complaining, but even without that, just putting this on a virtual console or whatever they're calling it these days now that it's no longer the virtual console. This game has a lot of great staying power, and it's such a shame that it's never gotten a re-release. I mean, Banjo and Kazooie did for the Banjo-Kazooie games did for the Xbox when Rare partnered with Microsoft. But this game never got that second life, which I think is a shame. The rings are here to help you out. You don't have to actually go through them, but they're just sort of guides. And there's a bonus barrel up here, and it's another Peril Path Panic. weird. They kind of wake up in the order that you knock them out in, but not exactly. But yeah, you know, we're pretty well versed in this game by now. You just want to keep him KO'd as much as you can. Now, fortunately, they do not make you do the barrel blast course again just to get the golden banana, because that would be really mean. Now, which way did I come from? There were yellow bananas down there, weren't there? Yes. So I am going to go back this way. Did I miss any on the ladder? Probably. Yeah, this is another thing. This annoys me. The sides of the ladder look the same, but you can only climb on one of them. There are a few things like that in this level where it's pretty easy to get turned around. Is that a yellow balloon? No, it's a purple balloon. I should have done that with Tiny, but I didn't see it. Of course, I'll watch the video back later, I'm sure, and it will be really obvious that it was there the whole time, and I just totally missed it. But let's see if we go up a little higher. What we can find up here. And as you might have guessed, we're now a layer above where we were last time. Diddy's Kasplat is here. And there's another path up. As you can imagine, we'll be coming back through all of these with the different Kongs at various points. Because we will, if nothing else, need to get all of these regular bananas. Ah, crud. Yeah, the gaps in the platforms are a little sneaky. Sometimes it's hard to see them before it's too late. Now, if you look closely over there, there is a gate with a moon on it over that doorway. And what that means is that we can only go through that doorway at night. So we would have to come back here when it is nighttime, and that gate will be open. However, as you might also guess, why they put these yellow bananas here and you just have to jump to get them. Oh, that is cruel. I forgot it was all the way down from there. That is a cruel placement. Well, we're back at the bottom now. But yeah, so as you would expect, however, there are also gates with the sun on them. Well, you know, we're back down here as Donkey Kong now. Might as well do this. I don't actually think we can get there yet. I think that's too high up. Yeah, there's no way we're getting that. So yes, there are also gates with the sun on them that you can only go through during the day. And there's no real indicator sometimes. You know, when you're walking around during the day, you won't see where the day gates will appear. So you're going to have to kind of take note of where you do see the gates. And if you're planning on getting somewhere that you know you can only get to at night, you might have to notice if there are any alternative ways of getting there, because you never know when some entrance that you have been counting on for your route will be closed because of a gate that you couldn't see. Speaking of things that I couldn't see, wasn't there, oh yeah, okay, so it's also jumping through the floor, which is annoying. I feel like there's gotta be a... Is there a better way of doing it? No, I think you just have to sacrifice yourself that way. Okay. Well, there's only one more vine floor. I was looking to see if maybe there was a... Oh, no! I just wanted to get the bananas. Well... You know, to heck with that. There's something else we can do while we're here, and this will be, I think, how we'll wrap this episode up. Oh, I can't... Am I close enough from here? Yes. Each Kong has an ammo switch on the mushroom wall across from us. Is it too far? Seriously? I thought you could hit those from here. Feel like that's kind of the whole point of that platform being there. But, no, I guess you have to come all the way up here. And this requires each and every Kong. We can do it from down here. Well, Chunky can't because his switch is on the bottom. So each Kong will have to come up. And shoot their switch. Sure, this is just absolutely fascinating to watch. But for those of you who are worried that I didn't see it, even I noticed the blue balloon that was flying around here. Now if I could just hit it. There we go. I actually just had a thought. Never mind. That was what my thought was. I was like, wait a minute. Am I remembering correctly that this makes a network of barrel cannons appear and that maybe this is the way you're supposed to get those yellow bananas? Because, I mean, something like that doesn't 100% directly get you to a golden banana is not necessarily in my handwritten notes that I have next to me here. So this is how you're expected to get that high this fast. I thought maybe it was something else. And also how you're supposed to get those yellow bananas. You are not supposed to sacrifice yourself in stupid ways and fall all the way to the bottom of the mushroom. That seems like a much more efficient path of getting up here. Well, with that, I think we will call it here. We have made our way into Fungi Forest. We get a sense of how things are going to kind of work around here. We've gotten our first couple of bananas. And we will continue exploring in the next episode. See you soon.